There's something about being able to help a population that can't really speak for themselves.
I think it's amazingly fun to get to connect with patients every single day.
This is almost like a dream come true, but like a dream that you wouldn't even dare to dream.
At Midwestern University, students arrive with big goals and a drive to make an impact.
Sports medicine is an exciting field. I really enjoy it. It's how do we get people better tomorrow?
What really drew me to become a dentist is changing a person's confidence about themselves through their smile.
What's very rewarding to me is not just helping really sick animals get to go home, but also those that don't get to go home is making sure they get the best care possible.
There just isn't anything like it for me when I am able to reach so many different people and help them with so many different aspects of their life.
The more I found out about psychology, the more I really wanted to understand human behavior and how to help people in their darkest times.
Once they're able to smile through some of the really terrible times in the hospital, it's incredibly rewarding.
Some will care for patients. Some will advance research and discovery. Others will help shape the future of healthcare and science in ways we cannot yet imagine.
How can we take medicine and take someone's genetics and figure out what's going to work best for them?
Digital dentistry is a huge part of how I practice nowadays. That teaches you how to arrange what you're going to do and treatment plan the patient's full treatment.
Midwestern will challenge you. It is never about the grade. It is about learning and developing critical thinking skills. So when you are a clinician, any dream that comes to mind, any problem that you need to solve, you are capable of doing that.
What connects them is the work they put in to get here. Years of study, hands-on training, and the determination to keep moving forward.
The education's so darn rigorous at Midwestern that when you have patients that walk through the door, you're like, you know what? It's just another Monday.
When you're done, you do feel confident.
You feel so cared for in a way that you can grow in very uncomfortable ways.
Midwestern University sets it up that, hey, you want to be a doctor? We can help you achieve your dream.
Through hands-on learning, collaborative experiences, and guidance from dedicated faculty mentors, Midwestern students become day one ready healthcare professionals.
I predominantly, as an emergency and critical care specialist, focus on hospitalized ICU patients.
I work in a really high-paced medical practice that I think that if I didn't have the right training, I don't know if I could keep up with what I'm doing right now.
They really helped set me up for more than just the clinical side of everything. It was really about that critical thinking, problem solving.
The value and the growth and the development that I was able to kind of undergo during those 4 years with Midwestern and the support I got, the faculty, the other students, it was really something special.
From dental medicine, graduate studies, health sciences, optometry, osteopathic medicine, pharmacy, podiatric medicine, and veterinary medicine, they learn what it means to care for the whole person through Midwestern's One Health approach.
It's amazing to be able to work with case managers and clinical coordinators and prescribers and the PCPs and come together and be like, okay, this patient needs help. How do we help them?
I see the value of the interprofessional communication and collaboration that starts here, from the speech therapy program to the occupational therapy program, and how that affects our roles in the hospital setting.
Going forward as a family physician, I feel comfortable reaching out to, say, the local dentist, the local vet, to kind of pick their brains because I know what kind of training they went through because part of our training was together.
I have to take into consideration all of their healthcare history, their medications, and I actually speak to their physicians directly to make sure that we're treating this patient as a whole and I'm not just focusing on one area.
I can work with anybody, and it's really because of those 3 years. Those foundational skills I learned at Midwestern are critical to where I am today.
Today, we celebrate more than degrees earned. We celebrate resilience, compassion, determination, and years of hard work.
I learned so much from Midwestern, and even as a supervisor, when I get Midwestern students, I'm just like, wow, you can tell the difference.
Midwestern University has given me everything that I have to date.
All your hard work, all those late nights studying, many late nights studying, hey, it paid off. You're going to be a doctor. You did it. I'm going to cry again.
Midwestern University is the reason that I have catapulted through my career.
Accomplishing this 1 year really helped me and propelled me into the career I really wanted my whole life.
And I will tell you, you're going to go to school and think you want to do one thing, and then you might have done 10 different things over your lifetime, because Midwestern has taught you how to be confident, how to be adaptable, flexible, and believe in yourself.
The future of healthcare is brighter because of the graduates crossing this stage today. Congratulations, Midwestern University Class of 2026. Your journey is just beginning. Will the audience please rise for the processional as we welcome our platform party, graduates, and faculty to this ceremony.
Good morning, and welcome to the 2026 commencement of the Arizona College of Optometry. I'm Dr. Sean Tennant, Associate Dean of Student Services, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to this important day. I am so pleased that we're able to celebrate this graduation with family and friends here in the auditorium and with those of you joining us virtually. To commemorate this important event, each graduate will receive a professional photograph of themselves being congratulated by their dean. So we kindly request that you remain in your seat to take personal photos. Please remain standing for the performance of the national anthem by second-year Doctor of Nursing Practice student Elizabeth McMillan, And after the national anthem, the opening reflection will be delivered by Dr. Cristina Esposito, Director of Student Achievement.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched that were gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let us take a moment to pause and reflect as we celebrate the accomplishments of our graduates. As we gather today on this joyous day, we are thankful for the dreams, hopes, and plans that have been nourished here at Midwestern University. We appreciate the caring faculty and staff who have shared their knowledge and encouragement. We express our endless gratitude for the support of family and friends. Graduates, may life bring you enough challenge to fuel your dreams, enough knowledge to realize that there's still more to learn, enough passion to serve your community and your profession, enough opportunity to nurture your spirit. Let us all celebrate these graduates as they embark upon the next stage of their journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Esposito, and thank you to Ms. McMillan for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. And please be seated. It is now my distinct honor to introduce Dr. Joshua Baker, the 10th President and Chief Executive Officer of Midwestern University. A respected leader and Army veteran, Dr. Baker's 13-year tenure at this institution is marked by his service as faculty, Associate Dean, Dean of the Colleges of Optometry in Arizona and Illinois, and Chief Academic Officer. A recipient of the Bronze Star for his service as a major in the U.S. Army, and a Teacher of the Year award recipient, he brings a deep-seated passion for clinical excellence and academic rigor to our mission. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Baker.
Good morning. I want to start by welcoming you to this extraordinary day, and I want to let you know just what an honor it is for me to be able to share this triumphant moment with all of you as we celebrate the Arizona College of Optometry class of 2026. You know, at Midwestern University, academic excellence is not built by individuals working alone. It is built through teams of people united by shared purpose. Faculty who teach and mentor, leaders who guide and support, and staff who work tirelessly behind the scenes to create an environment where students can succeed. One of the things that makes this institution special is the degree to which our leaders collaborate across colleges, disciplines, and departments with a common mission: to prepare exceptional healthcare professionals and to support one another in that endeavor. I am deeply grateful for the extraordinary leadership team gathered here today and proud to stand alongside them as we celebrate the success of the students they helped guide to this moment. To honor that commitment, I would now like to ask all faculty members in the audience and on the stage, representatives from the executive team, deans, associate deans, directors, and department faculty chairs to please stand and be recognized. Graduates, I know how hard you've worked. I know everything you've had to give up, all the sacrifices to get to this moment. And yet, as we stand here today to celebrate your achievements, all of us on this stage and in this room and on this campus recognize you did not arrive alone. Behind every graduate is a network of people who sacrificed quietly, supported faithfully, and believed relentlessly. Parents, grandparents, spouses, partners, children's, friends, and mentors all helped to carry you through the journey. They lived the early mornings and the late nights. They absorbed the stress, the uncertainty, and the exhaustion. They celebrated your victories and helped steady you through the setbacks. But perhaps most importantly, they helped shape the person sitting in that chair today. The compassion your patients will feel, the integrity they will trust, and the resilience they will depend upon. These things are not built in a classroom. They're built over a lifetime by the people who loved and supported you long before this moment arrived. To all the families and loved ones who walked beside these graduates and supported them every step of the way, I cannot thank you enough. We would not be here without you. So graduates, please join me in a round of applause for your loved ones. All right. Today marks the culmination of years of sacrifice, perseverance, discipline, and unwavering purpose. It represents countless hours of study, clinical training, missed holidays and time with loved ones, moments of self-doubt, and yet the quiet determination to continue climbing even when the path is steep. And here you are. Can you guys believe you're here? Do you think about orientation? Does that feel like a lifetime ago, or do you feel like it just snapped your fingers and all of a sudden you arrived here? And think about who you were in that moment, the day you arrived on campus. Maybe the first time you met your classmates, maybe the first time you attended a lecture or went into the clinic to see a patient, versus who you are now in this moment. I think all the time about that gap, and there's seemingly an ocean that stands between those two moments. And that ocean is filled with so many things. It's filled with your personal challenges that you had to overcome. Hundreds and hundreds of exams and practicals and proficiencies. Clinical training, it's filled with those moments where you felt like not a single step forward could be made. Not one more minute of study could be accomplished. But that ocean also holds all of your victories, your triumphs, your comebacks, those moments when you stumbled or fell and needed to get back up and keep moving forwards. You see, every one of those experiences between that moment and now shapes what our path up the mountain looks like. And I've had the responsibility and I would argue the privilege in the past to work with students in those most difficult moments, those times where they had fallen and they needed to get back up. And I would always want to put my arms around them and encourage them. I wanted them to understand that it doesn't matter how you climb the mountain. It doesn't matter how many detours you took, how many times you stumbled and fell and had to get back up. Arriving at the top of the mountain, the view is the same for everyone, and it is spectacular. So here you stand upon your mountain, and I hope that the view is everything you dreamed it would be. You're about to walk across this stage, and your journey with us will be over. So you stand at the end of this journey, and yet at the threshold of another one. And I want to talk a little bit about what this graduation means. For me, I think I have a little bit of a unique perspective. Graduations remind me a great deal of a military promotion. In fact, in many ways, they are very similar in what they mean, what they represent, but most importantly, how they make us feel. Graduations, like a military promotion, is something to be celebrated with family and with friends. It is exciting, It is joyous, it is triumphant, but it can also be misleading. For much of our lives, promotions too often are portrayed as a prize for accomplishments, something we get for doing a good job, something we are owed or supposed to receive for something we have done. The fact is, a promotion, a graduation is none of these. That's what ribbons and trophies and pats on the back are for. A promotion, a graduation, is something very different. Your academic and personal accomplishments are not why you are graduating today. Rather, your accomplishments are simply the narrative that justifies why you are ready for greater responsibility. In the Army, a promotion ceremony was always started with an explanation that this was not a reward for what you had done. Rather, a promotion was the Army's acknowledgement that the Army believed you were capable of doing more moving forwards. A captain is not promoted to major because the Army wants to reward him or her for doing a good job as a captain. The Army is simply telling that captain, expectations have changed. This graduation is no different. Your achievements here at MWU have been remarkable, and you should be proud. We are proud. Your family and loved ones are proud. You have walked a path that so few each generation are even capable of walking, and yet you have done it so wonderfully well. But this stage, your graduation, is something different. The diploma you receive is not a ribbon or a trophy to honor all of you have done so far. It is an acknowledgement that you are capable of doing more, of taking on more. It signifies that you are ready for greater responsibilities, greater duties you were not previously capable of. That responsibility, that duty, is the care of patients, and there are few responsibilities in life greater. This new expectation will follow you and aid you in everything you do moving forwards. You have shown the world what you are capable of, and the bar will be raised accordingly. Embrace it because you have earned it. After you walk down these steps, your new journey begins, and that journey, like the one you are just finishing, is fraught with difficulties and immense and daunting challenges. But I want you to know that we believe there is nobody anywhere in this country more capable and prepared to meet those challenges than the Arizona College of Optometry class of 2026. I believe in you. The faculty believe in you. The people in this room believe in you. And in a few moments, the university is going to show you that it believes in you. You are ready. Now, I'm going to ask for a few people to stand again one more time. When I ask these groups of people to stand, I would ask that you stand just long enough so the graduates can see you. Maybe raise your hand and let them see you. And graduates, I want you to pay attention. I want to start again with our faculty. Everywhere in the room and on the stage, would all of our faculty, adjunct faculty, clinical preceptors, please stand and let the graduates see you. I'd like to ask any MWU alumni to join them in standing. If you're an alumni of any program, please stand. And finally, if you're a healthcare provider of any kind, please stand and let the graduates see you. Thank you. Graduates, this is the professional family you have now joined. People you have known for the last 4 years as faculty are now colleagues. Everybody who just stood is only a phone call, an email, or a text away. If you need help on a complex case, you need professional advice, or you just want to bounce ideas off a peer, we are here for you, and we are incredibly proud of you. Wherever your path takes you from here, never forget the privilege and responsibility that comes with the simple act of caring for another human being. And go knowing that we are forever grateful to have shared even the smallest part of this journey with you. Congratulations, class of 2026. And now it is my great honor to introduce Dr. Alicia Feiss, Dean of the Arizona College of Optometry. A respected leader in optometric education and a passionate advocate for vision health, Dr. Feiss has been instrumental in advancing the field of optometry through her dedication to academic excellence, clinical expertise, and collaborative patient care. Her visionary leadership continues to inspire students, faculty, and colleagues, shaping the next generation of optometric professionals. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Feiss.
Good morning. To our university president, faculty, staff, family, friends, and of course the reason we're all gathered here today, the graduating class of 2026. Welcome to the commencement program for the Arizona College of Optometry. It's a true honor to welcome you to this momentous day. And if you pause for just a moment and truly look around this room, you'll see more than a ceremony. You'll see sacrifice, you'll see pride, and you'll see the many moments that brought us each graduate to this exact seat today. Last night, we celebrated with laughter, a little skis, stories, and well-earned recognition. The banquet was a joyful reflection of everything you've accomplished. And now we gather in a more formal setting to honor not just what you've done, but who you've become. Of all the senses that tether us to this world, vision is perhaps the most poetic. It allows us to witness a child's first smile, recognize a loved one in a crowded room, or gaze at stars that light us both the sky and soul. Vision is connection. Vision is memory. Vision is possibility. And beginning today, you become its protectors. You spent 4 years preparing for this moment. Grueling exams, clinical challenges, late nights immersed in retinal layers, contact lenses, and binocular vision. And you've practiced refractions until you could probably almost do them in your sleep. But more importantly, you've diagnosed a disease before a patient ever felt a symptom. You've stood between vision and irreversible loss from glaucoma, from diabetes, and from retinal disease. And you've restored clarity, not just with lenses, but with knowledge, intervention, and care. And in doing so, you've become more than students. You've become doctors, healers, detectives of disease, and guardians of the human visual experience. Today is not just a celebration of how far you've come, it's a call forward to what you will build. You are entering a profession that is both ancient and astonishingly modern. Light enters the eye and is interpreted by the brain in milliseconds. Yet the impact of vision, or its loss, can shape the course of an entire life. Artificial intelligence, telehealth, personalized medicine, and advances in ocular imaging are not abstract ideas. They're yours to lead. But don't let innovation outpace intention. Technology is powerful, but the human connection is irreplaceable. In the exam room, it's not just what you see under the slit lamp that matters. It's what you see in the person sitting across from you. Because what you're protecting is never just vision. It's the moment a patient realizes that they can see their child's face clearly. It's the relief of slowing a disease they feared would take everything. And it's the confidence to drive, to work, and to live independently. Every day, you will help patients see what they could not see before. My hope is that you never lose the ability to do the same for yourself, to see beyond the challenge in front of you, to find possibility in moments of uncertainty, and to recognize in yourself a future even larger than anything you've ever accomplished so far. And so, as you leave here today with degrees in your hand and purpose in your hearts, I ask you to remember this. You're the stewards of something precious and often the first line of defense to protecting it. Vision isn't just a function, it's a freedom. It's beauty, it's dignity. Protect it wisely, practice with humility, and lead with courage. And always, always keep your own vision clear, not just of the eye, but of your values. We're so proud of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait to see what the future you will bring into focus, not simply because of the vision you will protect, but because of the vision you will create. Thank you, and now let us begin the formal celebration of your achievements.
Thank you, Dr. Feiss. Will all the candidates please rise? Please turn to page 5 of your program for the optometric oath. And we invite any individuals who are optometrists to please feel free to join the graduates in reciting the oath. Dr. Caitlin Miller, Associate Dean, will now administer the oath, and following the oath, Dr. Feiss will present the graduates to Dr. Baker, who will confer their degrees.
Candidates, please read along with me. With full deliberation, I freely and solemnly pledge that I affirm that the health of my patient will be my first consideration. I will practice the art and science of optometry faithfully and conscientiously and to the fullest scope of my competence. I will uphold and honorably promote, by example and action, the highest standards, ethics, and ideals of my chosen profession and the honor of the degree Doctor of Optometry, which has been granted me. I will provide professional care for the diverse populations who seek my services with concern, with compassion, and with due regard for their human rights and dignity. I will work to expand access to quality care and improve health equity for all communities. I will place the treatment of those who seek my care above personal gain and strive to see that none shall lack for proper care. I will hold as privileged and inviolable all information entrusted to me in confidence by my patients. I will advise my patients fully and honestly of all which may serve to restore, maintain, or enhance their vision and general health. I will strive continuously to broaden my knowledge and skills so that my patients may benefit from all new and efficacious means to enhance the care of human vision. I will share information cordially and unselfishly with my fellow doctors of optometry and other professionals for the benefit of patients and the advancement of human knowledge and welfare. I will do my utmost to serve my community, my country, and humankind as a citizen as well as a doctor of optometry. I hereby commit myself to be steadfast in the performance of this, my solemn oath and obligation. Please remain standing.
Dr. Baker, upon the recommendation of the faculty, I present the candidates for the Doctor of Degree, Doctor of Optometry.
Thank you, Dr. Feiss. By the authority vested in me by the state of Arizona and the Board of Trustees of Midwestern University, I confer upon you the degree Doctor of Optometry, for which you have been recommended by your faculty, with all the accompanying honors, privileges, and responsibilities.
Congratulations to all our graduates. You may now move your tassel to the left. Please be seated.
We now invite the first section of graduates to please come forward to be hooded. The academic hood is a meaningful part of the commencement tradition. It represents the hard work and dedication each graduate has put into earning an advanced degree. Doctoral hoods are 4 feet long, and master's hoods are a little shorter at 3.5 feet. The velvet trim reflects the graduate's field of study, and the colors inside the hood represent the college or program they've completed. After being hooded, the graduates will proceed to be congratulated by University Provost, Dr. Gloria Yue, your Dean, Dr. Feiss, and University President, Dr. Baker. Dr. Christopher Lowe, Associate Professor, will announce the names of the graduates.
Dr. Miriam Abbas. Dr. Sarah Abraham. Dr. Arcelis Aguiar. Dr. Sofia Alfaro. Dr. Jared Baldridge. Dr. Kimball Booth. Dr. Victoria Carlson. Dr. Talia Carrion Trimmer. Dr. Colby Charette. Dr. Chloe Delaney. Dr. Jared Denton. Dr. Catherine Doe. Dr. Michelle Doe. Dr. Nicholas Ernst. Dr. Eden Futch. Dr. Miriam Freeman. Dr. Christine Gillikin. Dr. Alice Gong. Dr. Cameron Hale. Dr. Emily Hansen. Dr. Kara Herman. Dr. Samantha Jang. Dr. Jessica Janowski. Dr. Isabella Jensen. Dr. Ty Joinson. Dr. Tara Kern. Dr. Allison Lewandowski. Dr. Stephanie Long. Dr. Chun Liu. Dr. Sarah Melitiar. Dr. Benjamin Malmonger. Dr. Madison McClure. Dr. Trey McGaffin. Dr. Tampreet Nagra. Dr. Christina Nasser. Dr. Keely Oxley. Dr. Jay Patel. Dr. Wesley Pedroso. Dr. Grace Petrikowski. Dr. Rachel Pina. Dr. Brooke Pratt. Dr. Melissa Rabe. Dr. Marshall Reese. Dr. Katie Rizik. Dr. Lissa Schabel. Dr. Michaela Shaughnessy. Dr. Quentin Shaw. Dr. J.C. Smith. Dr. Amanda Solnitsky. Dr. Carson Summers. Dr. Gracie Valiant. Dr. Heath Van Hevlin. Dr. Ammon Vaterlas. Dr. Kevin Vasquez. Dr. Lindsay Velia. Dr. Nicole Virgil. Dr. Grace Von Krosik. Dr. Caleb Whale. Dr. Madison Weaver. Dr. Sydney Wendt. Dr. Rachel Yee.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct privilege to present to you the class of 2026 of the Arizona College of Optometry. Dr. Baker will now honor our military graduates.
One of my favorite parts of the ceremony. Military service is one of the highest forms of commitment to country and community, reflecting courage, discipline, and a deep sense of duty. Those who serve take an oath to protect and defend, often at great personal sacrifice, so that others may enjoy peace, freedom, and opportunity. Their dedication exemplifies the values of honor, resilience, and selflessness. Today, we recognize not only their achievements as graduates, but also their profound choice to serve something greater than themselves. As a proud veteran of the United States Army, it is both a personal and professional honor to recognize the class of 2026 graduates who are currently serving or who have committed to serve in the armed forces of the United States. To express this deep gratitude for their dedication and sacrifice, I will be presenting each of the graduates with the Midwestern University coin. Those of you who have served understand the significance of a challenge coin, but I want to share it with the rest of the community. This coin presentation is rooted in a proud military tradition. Receiving a challenge coin is a time-honored practice that symbolizes excellence, camaraderie, and recognition for outstanding service or achievement. Each coin carries the emblem and the values of the unit or organization it represents, serving as a lasting reminder of a meaningful connection or accomplishment. To be awarded a challenge coin is to be acknowledged by one's peers or leaders for going above and beyond the call of duty. It is both a personal honor and a symbol of belonging to a proud tradition of service. The coin our graduates receive today bears the official seal of the university, symbolizing our shared commitment to integrity, service, and academic excellence on one side. The reverse side carries a message of appreciation, acknowledging the selfless choice these individuals have made in taking an oath to serve our nation. To our graduating service members, your courage, your commitment, and your willingness to lead by example reflect the highest ideals of both military and academic excellence. You carry with you not only our pride, but our enduring respect. I invite our military graduates to the stage so we can present you with the Midwestern University coin.
As I read your name, please step forward to receive your coin from Dr. Baker. Captain Samantha Jang, U.S. Air Force. Captain Trey McGaffin, U.S. Army. Captain Grace Petrowski, U.S. Army. Captain Rachel Pina, U.S. Air Force. Thank you. We'll now hear remarks from class valedictorian, Dr. Ammon Vouderlos.
Class of 2026, after years of dreaming about this day, we finally made it. Though we might want to pinch ourselves to be sure, feels like at any moment we might wake up late for a 7 a.m. Bayesian test, have 4 more years left to go. But assuming that this is real, I'm so proud of our class for reaching this moment. Today we celebrate a lifetime of education and all those who helped us get here. It wasn't long ago when each of us was accepted out of hundreds of applicants to come and join the ASCOPT family. If we didn't know it then, we soon learned that optometry school is hard. But after 128 exams, roughly, 23 proficiencies, and 3 national boards, we don't just leave with new information, we leave transformed. It reminds me of a scene from The Hobbit. Bilbo's about to leave on a grand adventure with the wizard, and he's feeling a little uncertain. So he asks Gandalf, "Can you promise that I will come back?" And he replies, "No, and if you do, you will not be the same." Likewise, at the start of our adventure, we were a little uncertain. We didn't know if we'd pass optics, boards, Strab, any of the proficiencies, take your pick really. But like Bilbo, we survived our own dragons. And standing here today, we are not the same people who started. We've grown into doctors. And that transformation did not happen alone. To our faculty, thank you. You've given up countless hours to help us grow. Whether you were sharing clinical diamonds or just giving up time on your weekend to help us or debating whether or not a hot dog is a sandwich, you showed us that you care not just about us as students, but also as individuals. Like Dr. Weiss says, they didn't pay me to say nice things. But each of us has so many nice things to say. We will miss being with you all and learning from you. To my classmates, thank you. There is a special camaraderie that you feel with the group of people that have been with you through thick and thin. Saying goodbye to our time here is especially hard because of those relationships that we built together. We made difficult study sessions enjoyable. We spent hours in the pre-clinic, and we learned every new skill together on each other, and no one was ever harmed significantly. Trace to 1+. But truly, I am humbled and honored to be part of this class. I wouldn't want to do it with any other group of people, and I'm excited to see what we all go on to do. Finally, to our families and loved ones, optometry school is not a solo sport. You've all worked so hard behind the scenes, supporting us and sacrificing for us, and we truly mean it when we say thank you to each one of you for being here and helping us. To my wife in particular, raising 3 kids, often by herself, there's not enough words to express my gratitude to her. In our class of 2026, we entered this profession because we wanted to help people, and now is our chance. Every day we get to catch diseases, relieve pain, and help people see their world a little more clearly. That's an incredible responsibility. And like Uncle Ben told Spider-Man, with great power comes a thicker pair of lenses and more distortion, so you'll probably want a higher index lens material. Something like that, I'm paraphrasing. But if you'll allow me to give my own kind of Uncle Ben advice to you all, I would say never lose sight of how blessed we are to be a part of this profession, and never lose that sense of wonder that we have for the eyeball. It's incredible. It's an incredible profession. And love each and every patient, especially the ones that would typically be the most frustrating, because some of those hardest patients are going through the hardest of things, and sometimes even harder than optometry school. My hope is that we can make a difference one patient at a time and have joy with that. Now, as one journey ends, another begins, and certainly the future is bright and the best is yet to come. Congratulations, doctors of the class of 2026. We did it.
Thank you, Dr. Vaterlas. I'm not supposed to have favorites, but I think that's my favorite speech of all time, and I know that's being recorded, so now I can't deny that. But thank you for your heartfelt words and a little bit of comic relief. I think that clearly defines a lot of this class. And I know your class will continue to hold strong bonds with one another after you leave here today. And we will welcome you back as proud alumni, remembered for your individual voices, perseverance, and resilience through the program. As we close today's commencement ceremony, I want to extend my gratitude to everyone that had joined us today, here and online. Your support, encouragement, and guidance have been essential to helping our graduates reach this milestone. There's a phrase every optometrist uses. You've said it 100, maybe 1,000 of times. Which is better, 1 or 2? Sometimes we say 3 or 4. We definitely don't say 6 or 7 anymore. Sometimes the answer is obvious, sometimes it's subtle, and sometimes the patient says, "Can I see that again?" Over time, it becomes more than a question, it becomes a rhythm, a way of thinking, and a way of seeing. So when life feels unclear, and when the path isn't obvious, and when things feel just slightly out of focus, pause and ask yourself, which is better, 1 or 2? Choose the one that brings clarity, choose the one that brings connection, and choose the one that helps others see clearly and live fully. Because that is what you have been trained to do, and that is what you have been called to protect. Class of 2026, go forward not just as doctors of optometry, but as protectors of vision and the lives it illuminates. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Feist. The closing reflection will be given by Dr. Kevin Helmuth, Director of Clinical Operations.
We extend our best wishes to our graduates and all who have loved and supported them along the way. Graduates, we know that you're ready to employ your knowledge, reasoning, and skills with integrity and compassion. Today you leave Midwestern University, sadly for us, but also we're very proud. And as proud alumni, we wish you joy, health, and success, hoping you may return in the future days to celebrate again the journey that began here. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Helmuth. As we bring this commencement to a close and prepare for our recessional, we want to thank you on behalf of Midwestern University. We kindly request that the audience remain seated while the platform party, faculty, and graduates recess. We would also like to thank the Sonoran Brass Quintet for the music at today's ceremony and the Arizona Interpreting Service for their participation in today's ceremony. Congratulations to our graduates as they go forward to lead, to serve, and to make a difference, a meaningful impact in their fields and their communities. This commencement will now be brought to a close.